Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Gemini mid-November 2019 general reading. So for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I really appreciate all your likes and shares. For those of you who are new, please do stick around for a mini little intro before we get started. So as I always say, I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and they're not date specific. So really do have a look at the title of the video to see if it resonates, okay? If it does, chances are there's probably a message there for you. If it doesn't, and this reading is probably not for you, it's probably meant for someone else. So do have a look at your moon, your rising, your Venus, as well as Jupiter. Okay, cross watchers, those of you who are interested in a Gemini, do have a look at their 7th house, which is Sagittarius. Look at those videos. They may resonate a little bit better in terms of gaining a better perspective maybe in how this individual may be feeling, their emotions, and just how they respond within a relationship. Okay. Also, I usually do a pre-shuffle meditation session off camera beforehand that I just want to go over with you guys for mid-November. Okay, so Gemini, a few things popped out at me. First things first, I believe it was the usually 6 cards are stand out for me mostly. I try to pick out the 6 that I see more so frequently, right? And then I kind of meditate on it for a bit. And for you, Gemini, the first card to come out was the Hierophant. Okay, so that tells me that there's possibly some sort of contract that you may be signing, okay, if this is business related or have to do with financial, okay, or again, this is like religious ceremonies, fitting in traditions, stuff like that, or even it could be a marriage, right? So this lets me know that you are possibly married within a committed relationship like that. Also, the deck that I do use is the Zombie Tarot, and in this deck, the Hierophant speaks about listening, you know, trying to listen to the signs, right? Listen to picking up those messages, things that, you know, the universe is trying to speak to you about, okay? So really listening to that. Okay, so the next card out was the 4 of Wands, okay? So this is about homecomings, right? Celebrations with family, with friends. Possibly some of you may be getting married. This may be having to do with the marriage. But right after that, I got another 4, this time the 4 of Cups, okay? So this is feeling unfulfilled. Maybe you're feeling unfulfilled in a marriage. Again, this could be you, cross-watcher, or the other person whom you're married to, possibly, or in a committed relationship with. Somebody is maybe feeling a little bit unfulfilled there. However, there is a gift being presented here, right? In this deck, could be jewelry for some of you. Not necessarily, but somebody is receiving a gift, and this could be from the universe. This could be, again, in the form of a new relationship. It could just be maybe for others of you, I mean, it is cups, so for me as a reader, I kind of feel that it may be something to do with a relationship. Okay, the next card out was the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is about gaining some wisdom, some clarity here, right? Self-sacrifice, right? Putting yourself in the fire, let's just say, right, to try and gain a unique perspective on something. Maybe there's something you're not seeing and you're trying to put yourself in the shoes of someone else, okay? Personally, again, this could be the person that you're involved with, right? Maybe you're trying to see things from their perspective, why they may not be fulfilled within this relationship. But the next card out was the 9 of Swords. So maybe this, you know, gaining this perspective or trying to, or just in general thinking about this relationship or whatever it is that's causing you to feel unfulfilled. It's keeping you up at night. You may be having anxiety, some grief about it. For some of you, you may be ill. You may be in the hospital. There could be issues with your health there because of it, right? I know that stress can lead to physical ailments, right? So this is kind of what I'm seeing. The following card to come out, and I believe it's the last card, is the Star card. Okay, so maybe at this point, I'm kind of seeing that you are trying to, again, you're trying to gain that inner clarity. I do see a sense of hope. Like you are hopeful that things are going to work out, possibly, okay, within this relationship, maybe, or in general, just for, you know, yourself, like hopeful that things are going to be okay with you, right? Maybe this is, again, health related. It can also just be someone is recognizing you. Okay, someone is recognizing the accomplishments that you've made, the healing work, you know, all that kind of thing that you've been doing. And this could be the universe, right? Like your spirit guides, source, whomever you believe in, I feel is recognizing the fact that you are going and doing some inner work there, right? And healing. All right, so Gemini, I'm just going to shuffle for a few moments on camera, and then we'll get right into your mid-November general reading. Okay, spirit guides and ancestors, please allow me to connect with the collective of Gemini, Sun, Rising, Mars, Jupiter for mid-November 2019. Messages to come clearly. I do see the someone is possibly watching. This could be through social media. Maybe someone's watching you. Again, this could be you, Gemini, doing the watching, or this could be cross watchers. Somebody's watching someone else, okay? Maybe they have a strong sense of presence on social media, possibly. Maybe they have their own YouTube channel. I don't feel that it's like malicious. I just feel like this person maybe cares about you or is gaining some sort of knowledge. Maybe you're helping this individual on their own awakening journey, okay? Maybe you're a light worker. Okay, and again, this could be vice versa, right? So take it how it resonates. Two more. All right. Okay, what are the messages we have for Gemini for mid-November? Okay, first card out is the Empress. Okay, so this could be you, Gemini, or this could be the other individual, their energy, right? I feel that at this time somebody is married, right? We did talk about this in the pre-shuffle. You could be married. You could have a child. You could be a mother. You could be expecting a child. You may have just had given birth to a child, okay? If you are expecting a child, I kind of feel like this child is possibly coming sometime in the spring. But it speaks about someone who's very protective of their children and would do anything for their child, okay? Like the way she's kind of like telling you to step back. This is my child. Like I'm protecting them, right? Even though really like you should be protecting an individual from this zombie, right? But right, she's willing to do anything for her child. I feel with those flowers, their growth, there's, again, the Empress is all about, you know, abundance. Okay. Let's see. Any other messages for Gemini for mid-November 2019? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so you may be connecting with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is someone who is quite attractive, okay? This is someone who has this in and out type of energy. Okay, so they're 1 minute they're there, 1 minute they're not. Okay, again, they mean well, but they just keep running off on you, I feel. I don't again, I'm not getting the sense that they're hiding anything at the moment. But again, it's too early to tell. But I do see that. And again, this could be you, Gemini, your energy. And this may be the other individual. Okay, someone is definitely married. And then there's this Knight of Wands who, you know, it's a passionate energy, right? Like the wands are all about creativity and passion, right? I don't know how he's going to get far without no legs. No legs to stand on here. This person may be a smoker, is what I'm seeing, possibly. Or vape. Or if that even helps at all. It's a male energy, but again, don't get hung up on the gender. It could be a female as well, right? Let's see if there's any other messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for mid-November 2019. Okay, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, I feel like this has to do with an ending to a conflict. Oh no, that's kind of what I'm sensing here. Maybe this relationship here was ridden with conflicts. And again, it could be because of this energy of in and out, right? Like this Empress is not moving. She's standing her ground, right? She's standing her ground. She's like, I refuse to move. If you want me, you come to me. I will not go. She's an Empress. Why would she get up and move? Right? Why would she get up and move? Again, this could be you, cross watcher. It could be Gemini. Right? And I feel like this individual was possibly at some point interested, coming towards you, and now halted. Right? Has stopped that. And again, it may have something to do with this. The fact that you've put an end, somebody's putting an end to the conflict. Somebody is gain some, it's just confusion. Maybe somebody acted on impulse. Okay, it could have been the Empress, or again, I'm seeing that this could be this Knight of Wands. Acted on impulse, maybe wasn't thinking as clearly, was acting, you know, had that passion there, but it wasn't enough to move this relationship forward. Any other messages for Gemini? Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups here. Maybe that's why. Okay, so for some of you, you could be connecting with a Cancer or Pisces, maybe Scorpio. I see more Cancer or Pisces here. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is someone who is quite intuitive, right? Very compassionate, is calm. I find she's very attractive as well. Okay, you may be... It could also stand for the fact that you are gaining some clarity on this individual. Okay, or a conflict is ending with this person. And I feel, okay, there's like quite a few individuals here. This Queen of Cups could very well be someone you're involved with or have gone back to. It's like this Empress is like basically telling you to back off. I'm done playing here. I refuse to be played with. This Knight is taking off, is moving away. Okay, I feel like communication has stopped here between you and this Empress. Or again, if you're the Empress, you and this Knight of Wands. There's no communication there. Or between Actually, I should say between this Queen of Cups and this Knight of Wands. There was no communication here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so someone's not getting their happy place, right? Someone is not, feels like they, you know, are not getting that reunion, that support that they need. They're missing the love. They're missing out. They feel like they're missing out on love, or like true love. I don't know why that came to mind, but right. I feel like it's something about distance here. I feel like it's out of reach. Maybe you were pushed away and you wanted to build on something, but you were pushed away by someone. Again, it could have been this Empress. Okay, let's look deeper here. Why is the Empress? Oop. Okay. Any messages regarding the Empress for mid-November 2019? Okay, so we got 2 cards in regards to the Empress. We have the Five of Hazards and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this Empress, again, this speaks to the whole abundance thing. I feel like whomever this Empress is, she was married or is married. Okay, someone's married here. Okay, they probably were in this relationship or in this committed relationship for financial reasons. Okay, I feel like at this time, or come mid-November, or moving forward into the future here, this individual is releasing any like anxiety or anything to do with grief in regards to money. Okay, loss of money. Okay, or just feeling that financial loss, right? I feel this Empress again, she may have not been moving or not because of this child, right? This child means everything to her or him, right? It could be right, it could be a male, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like they were in this relationship because of the child, and now they feel, or they're starting to move in that direction of feeling financially stable, or that they're capable of providing for their child on their own. I kind of sense with this Five of Hazards, looking at it, she's willing to do whatever it takes to provide for her child, okay, or he. Okay, why is the Knight of Wands here for Gemini from mid-November 2019? Show me clearly, please. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay. Ooh, we got a jumper. Okay. Any other messages regarding the Knight of Wands in the reverse for mid-November? All right, Emperor has shown up. Oh boy. So we've got a pair here. So in regards to this Knight of Wands, we have the Magician in reverse and this Emperor in the reverse as well. Okay, this Knight of Wands could be the same energy as this Emperor, could be the same person, doesn't have to be, but you could be connecting with an Aries here, or a Virgo with this Magician. Okay, you could be this Empress, and maybe they are the Emperor. Definitely with this Magician and Emperor, I feel like this is the same individual here, okay? Same person. This person may have acted like a Knight of Wands, where they were in and out, maybe confused. Again, confused about this relationship, whether or not it's going to work out, right? Because of the situation with this child. Okay, and I feel like they were trying to manifest, but they're having troubles. They're not able to clearly turn this relationship or make this relationship into what it needs to be. Okay. there could have been a lot of selfish behavior here. Maybe someone was acting selfish, you know, not doing things for the greater good, but doing things to try and make themselves look good or feel good, is what I'm sensing. But definitely, whatever it is, like if they were trying to manifest this, like this union, it's not working. It's not working for them, clearly, with this Emperor in the reverse. Okay, this is an individual who could be a father. Doesn't have to be, right? It could be a mom, mother, whatever. But he's in the reverse, so I feel like he is not stable, okay, currently. So we have the Empress, who is stable and is releasing, you know, any negative like energy or any grief, anxiety, anything to do with their finances. I think they're well off. They're in a good place at the moment, but this individual currently is not. I don't think it may not have to do with finances. It could just be in general, like their state of mind. They are having trouble manifesting this. They could be, again, it could be all in their head, like they're fighting against themselves. I kind of get that sense. They probably have a child as well. Okay, so or this could be this marriage here with this Emperor and Empress. This Emperor is trying to start something possibly with this Queen of Cups, but there's no communication right now between this Queen of Cups and this Emperor. Okay, there's currently some distance there, separation, and no contact right now. This Emperor is trying to manifest this. This is a selfish move because he's already involved with an Empress. Okay, for others of you. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Swords. Judgment. Any other messages regarding the Ace of Swords in reverse? And the World. Okay, so in regards to this, no contact or conflict, we're ending conflict because, again, there is no contact. So with no contact means no conflict, right? No clarity, no, I feel like there was no closure here. It's still wide open. Okay, we've got Judgment. So that has to do with this outcome, right? What's happening, and we've got the World together, right? So I feel again, with the distance here, I feel like travel is needed. Somebody does want to travel to see this Queen of Cups. Maybe this Emperor wants to go see her. Okay, she's on his mind. Clearly. Because he's not thinking about his family right now. Whoever this is. He's clearly thinking about this Queen of Cups. There's distance here, but he's willing to go and see her. But he needs to change how he thinks or what he sees or how he sees things. He needs to start putting himself into her shoes as well. That, or I feel like he knows that going to see this individual or starting something new with this individual is going to end whatever it is that he's built. Okay, this family, this, you know, whatever it is that he's built, right? Maybe you have a home, you've got, like you're in a committed relationship, there's children involved, and you know that by going to see this individual or starting or reconciling with this person, but with this World card, I kind of feel like that's what you want, right? Like there you are, like when you're with this person, you're not thinking about your commitment, your marriage, right? Again, this could be all flipped. This could be the individual you're connecting with. right? Cross watcher, you may be the one who's the Emperor, married to someone else and thinking about this Queen of Cups who could be Gemini, right? Okay. But something's got to change. You need to, like, ultimately, you have the power in your hand to destroy something, right? Whether it's this commitment, this long-term commitment, clearly with this child and whole family here. But again, with this Ten of Cups, you're not happy. So even though you're not happy within this marriage, I don't think. Or it's not, yeah, I don't think. Let's see. There is potential, though, for this relationship with this Queen of Cups to be successful with the World card here. But again, something needs to end. You need to break this contract in order for that to work out. And I feel like universe is keeping you two separate until that happens. Okay. Any messages regarding the Queen of Cups for Gemini for mid-November 2019? We have the Hanged Man. Okay. So again, you could be dealing with a Pisces. It doesn't have to be with this Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man here. It could be a Pisces. Very well could be a Pisces. Or just basically the energy, right? So this is about, I feel like this has to do with, again, getting that unique perspective. You really need to put yourself in their shoes. Okay, you need to sacrifice whatever it is that you had, that you were, you know, growing. Maybe it could have been, like I said, this family, your career, everything. You need to sacrifice it all in order to be with this individual. At least that's the feeling that I'm getting here. Any other messages? Page of Cups in the reverse. This is a child. I think that's why it's making it hard for you, because of this child. Okay. This love. It's hard for you to move towards this Queen of Cups, I think, because again, your child. Like, it's not so much the relationship at this point. You could probably leave. But you're just worried about your child having a negative impact on them. Okay. And Ten of Cups in reverse. Any other messages regarding the Ten of Cups? Alright. So 2 cards to come out in regards to this Ten of Cups in the reverse with Strength in the reverse and the 2 of Hazards in the reverse. Okay, so like I said, this relationship that's not maybe this Ten of Cups relationship, you know, this marriage, whatever it is, this reunion with this individual, this Queen of Cups, it's not happening. She could be your Ten of Cups, okay? Because clearly this Empress and Emperor relationship is not, it's not connecting, right? Someone's in the reverse here, and someone's thinking selfishly and trying to manifest things outside of their relationship. Okay, it's not working out for them because again, Spirit is not allowing this union between the Emperor and this Queen of Cups to happen currently, because something needs to end first. Okay. Again, there's no communication between you and this person, and I feel like this person again is very compassionate and intuitive and knows the situation exactly, like what is going on and how this is playing out. I feel like they're already aware of it. Okay, if they're awakened or woke, whatever you want to call it, okay, to the situation. They themselves may have a child, and they're trying, again, they could be trying to put themselves in your shoes as well. Okay, look at things from your perspective. They are enlightened. They know this situation for what it is. Okay. With strength in the reverse, it tells me you're lacking some confidence. Maybe you want to approach this individual, you want to talk to them, you want to have that communication, but you don't think that they're going to respond to you. You don't think that they're going to, like, again, you're lacking that self-confidence, right? For others of you, it's you need to work on self-love. Maybe for some of you, the reason why there's no communication here, why this connection broke off, has to do with health concerns, health issues. Maybe your health has been failing, or something's going on there with health, I keep seeing. And it's like you end up maybe in the hospital, and because of that, no communication, and this person's thinks you fucked off, because this is your energy, right? This Knight of Wands, you totally disappear on them, and you don't tell them, because again, you're being watched by this Empress who's your wife, possibly, again, right? But we do have the Two of Hazards here, so this has to do with a choice. There's a choice being made. Maybe it's like the universe has made this choice for you. You've chosen to stay chained up and unhappy in this Ten of Cups in the reverse. Possibly. You've made that choice. That's your option. And again, it's the universe doing this. You're sick, right? The stress, everything, all that grief is catching up to you. It's weighing down on you, and it's manifesting in other ways. All right, let's look at the Oracle cards. See if there's any other messages here for you, Gemini. Guides and ancestors, please allow me to connect with Gemini. Trigger for mid-November 2019. Messages to come in clearly. Good. So Jupiter. There is a lot of love here. I keep seeing water. So there is love here for this individual. All right, let's see. Any other messages for Gemini for mid-November? Are there any other messages for Gemini for mid-November 2019? Interesting. Any other messages for Gemini for mid-November 2019? All right. Very much what I've been saying, Gemini. Let's see. All right. First card. Seven of Earth. Okay. So this speaks about you having to kind of retreat inwards. Okay. I feel like at the moment you need to work on yourself, right? You need to work on your self-love, self-care, your health, all of that, possibly through meditation. You need to work on your chakras. Your chakras or again, this could be the energy that you're in currently where you are doing this work now. Okay, remember, time is not linear, it's fluid. So we're all on different timelines. Some of you could be going through this currently. Some of you could have already gone through this, and some of you are yet to go through it. Okay, it just depends where you fall on the spectrum here. Definitely this is something that's like, if you look here, there's all the different seasons, the 4 seasons. I feel like it's going to be a while to do this work. Like, this isn't going to be something that you can do overnight. You have to work at it. You have to work at it. And I don't think you're going to see any results until next year, even. And if this, And again, it's about working on you. Don't worry about this Queen of Cups or whomever that you are interested in. You need to do the work first. They may come back, right? Maybe you are not vibrating or aligned to their frequency, right? Or again, vice versa. So you need to do the work, the inner work for yourself first. Just worry about you. Get grounded. Go outside. Go outdoors. Get some fresh air. Right? Meditate. Work on those chakras. Opening the chakras. For some of you, an apple is significant. I don't know why, but for some of you, apple is could be, yeah, significant for some of you. Anyway, next card. Six of Fire. Okay, this has to do with calling it a truce. There is love. Like if you see there's a cup overflowing with love. Okay, these are two individuals who literally, you know, duality here. Okay, it could be your divine counterpart, possibly. But again, there's a blockage. Something is causing you to not see eye to eye. I feel like a mediator is necessary. Somebody in between, kind of, you know, having to. Yeah, but there is a lot of love there. So much so that it's overflowing out of the cup, right? It can create life here, right? If you really, really wanted to, it can sustain life, right? But again, it's drawn, like those swords are drawn. They need to be put down, okay? So you definitely need to start communicating. I'm seeing, right? Communication is needed, and like real communication, not just like some messages here and there. No, like this is like, we need to sit down and hatch things out. Okay, the last card to come out is emotions. Okay, so this speaks about getting a balance of your emotions. Again, if you meditate and do the work, the inner work, you will have balance, because currently I feel like if there are health issues, that's why, because it's, you know, you have so many issues, or like an imbalance there of emotions can cause physical ailments, right? It can manifest that way. But this speaks about, and it's in the future position. So I do think in the future, right, once you've done this work and you do have a conversation with this person about, you know, the love that you have for them and what needs to be done and how you're going to do things and how you're going to like compromise, right? Balance is needed. And same thing with emotions, a balance of good and, you know, light and dark, a balance of like, you know, everyone has this dark side, right? And like, I understand the whole like wanting to do good and wanting to be in the light, right? And wanting to be, but you need to embrace that dark side of you. You need to love yourself as a whole in order to do that work. And I feel like that may be happening or will be happening for you, Gemini. Okay, a transformation with that butterfly there, right? A transformation is happening here. Yeah. Again, it's the duality. Like if you look, like it's seriously, right? Very similar here. Duality. Right? You need to, this is gonna happen. You're going to gain some information, some clarity, and it can come from this meditating, right? And really going inwards and seeking the answers that you need. Because all the answers that you need are within you. You just have to listen. Okay? All right, Gemini, that has been your mid-November general reading for 2019. If this message has resonated, please do leave a comment below. Do hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And again, cross watchers, do have a look at Sagittarius videos. They may give you a little bit more insight as to, you know, how this person is feeling, or even how you are feeling, right, in regards to this relationship. But also do look at your moon, your rising, your Venus and Jupiter. It'll give you a better picture, right? Don't always just look at your sun sign. It's great, but it doesn't give you, sometimes I don't even resonate with my sun sign. I have to watch other videos, like my actual birth chart. If you don't know how to get an accurate birth chart, just Google free birth chart. I believe Cafe Astrology is a good place to start. All you need is your birth date, your time of birth, and your place of birth, and you can get a pretty accurate birth chart. Okay, that has been your reading. Have a fabulous day. Many blessings.